Is golf like sales, or is sales like golf? Using this analogy, you may see some ideas that will help you be more successful as a sales professional. Can a professional golfer hit a hole-in-one and then immediately do it again? Now, a hole-in-one in golf is like a one-call close for us in sales. Well, if a professional golfer can hit it once, why can't they do it every time? Recently, in an LPGA tournament and in a PGA tournament within a month of each other, golfers hit holes-in-one. Well, why is it they can't do it every time? Well, first of all, the exact same type of ball would have to be teed up at exactly the same height as in the first shot. And then for the golfer, everything about them, their grip, their distance from the ball, their muscular system, their skeletal system, and everything about the swing from the backswing to the follow-through would have to be the same, everything they can control. But what about wind, temperature, and humidity? Things they cannot control. If there's that many variables in a golf swing, how many variables are there in a sales call? And this is where AI for sales can become very beneficial for you and for me. What is it that makes a person a professional? Well, for the professional golfer, as opposed to the recreational golfer like you or people that you and I know, or the sales professional or the vocational salesperson. You see, the only qualification to be a salesperson in some organizations is filling out the employment form. Go to any retail outlet and tell them you would like to sell for them, and they'll probably hire you pretty quickly with limited product training and probably no sales training or very limited sales training. So what makes one a professional? When we look at the professional golfer and the professional salesperson, they understand the process. They understand it in detail. They're constantly improving, CQI, continuous quality improvement. They're constantly learning, and they're coaching themselves and each other, and they bring in coaches so that they can continue to improve in their profession. They have experience. You have experience. That's part of what makes you a sales professional. And they practice. For the golfer, that means spending more time on the course. But for sales professionals, it means doing more and more pre-call planning. When we're not out selling, what are we doing to plan our sales calls and make them even better? Improve our sales presentation, improve our product knowledge and sales knowledge. Then we have coaches. Professional golfers have coaches for the drive, for the tee shot, for long shots on the fairway, and then for putting. And they use video. Imagine if that professional golfer who just hit a hole-in-one had a video of what he or she had done right. Then they could compare that to the second shot and see what was different. That's what the account profile will do for you. It allows you to compare what was done when everything went well and what was done when something seemed to not go right. You can put them side by side and figure out where you need to improve or where your greatest strengths are. And for us in sales, well, training, of course, is part of our coaching. AI now, like this tool that we're using here, the profile, is a great coach. Our team members, people showing us the way they would do it or helping us improve our presentations, and then again, media. How often do you record a sales presentation? With a smartphone, you could actually record every single one, and the buyer may not even know that you are recording the audio, but we want to go back and see what the customer sees so that we can improve everything that we're doing. Then we have tools. The tools that we have need to be portable. That's what the golfer has, and that's what we have. The golfer can use a golf cart or a device to carry their bag, or for you and I, it's a tablet. Maybe even on our smartphone, we can take the tools with us. So when we look at AI for sales, it gives sales professionals tools that were previously only available to the Fortune 500 companies. The account profile is the initial tool for learning AI for sales. There'll be many more courses that come along in classes that I'll be teaching, others will be teaching, but This is where it all begins with the profile. It follows the 1-3-5 approach. The 1 is answering this question: why is it in the customer's best interest, the buyer's best interest, they do what we want them to do right now? Whether that's buy or advance the process, why is it in their best interest? In golf, it's why would the ball go in the cup? But for us in sales, what would the buyer need to see, hear, or sense in order to do what we want them to do right now? 3 are the 3 phases of a sales call, and they are pre-call planning, call execution, and post-call critique. Pre-call planning tends to be the first activity seasoned salespeople abandon. Get back into it, only do it better, faster than you've ever done it before. AI can help you do that. And then there's the call execution. Every time we make a sales call, we make 3. The one we plan, the one we execute, and the one we wish we had done when the call was over, which is where post-call critique becomes very valuable. We want to look back. What did we do well? And we'll do that in the future. And what could we do better? We'll do it better in the future. And what could we just leave out? What could we do differently? And the 5 is the 5 principles behind a successful value-added sale represented by the letters in the word plush, P-L-U-S-N-H. AI plus GI equals ROI. Artificial intelligence plus genuine intelligence, what you already possess and what else you will pick up as you go along, creates ROI, a positive return on investment. The more you use the account profile, the more the effectiveness will increase, speed and quality. The more you use it, the easier it becomes. You don't need the instructions, you work faster. Team use, that is, having others on your sales team, including other sales professionals, sales managers, and sales leaders, will build synergy. It creates coaching at all levels. It gives consistency across the board. Everyone in the organization, you know that all of your buyers are hearing the same story the same way, only uniquely by each salesperson, and it increases productivity. You can use this one, or you can modify it, or you can make your own. Customize it, make it work for you, but understand the account profile is the first tool, the initial tool for building artificial intelligence for sales in your organization. Teach others.